Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be trading away Steph Curry in our My League. See if Jordan Poole can lead the Warriors to a championship. As most of y'all know, I usually play my career for my content, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are tired of that at this point in the year. And I figured this would be something fun to do, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. All I ask is that you guys do consider dropping a like, subbing to the channel if you're new. It doesn't cost you nothing to help a bro out like that, but it does go a long way. Now, obviously, this is what our roster is looking like right now. We got Steph Curry at the top here. Obviously, a legend, top 5 player of all time, in my opinion. Top 10 player at minimum. Then we're going to see if we can trade him away, build around Jordan Poole here. I also might consider trading Draymond Green just because I don't want our practices turning into boxing matches. Now, I looked at a few different trades, but this one right here was like the best one I could probably put together. Obviously, it looks like I might be overpaying a little bit with Steph Curry and Draymond Green for 3 really young guys, but that's the key right there, is that they're young. So depending on how long this takes for us to get a championship, you know, it's good to have young guys around them. And I feel like these guys are all really solid to put around Jordan Poole. Probably have Jamal Murray be the 6th man. We're going to go ahead and go through the trade offer. Now, I honestly really like what we were able to get back. Obviously, it's some good young players, a lot of offense, good defender in Aaron Gordon, as y'all can see right here. This is kind of what I did with the minutes for the rotation and whatnot. But yeah, I like what we got. If things are going south, you know, we can still continue to move pieces around. But I like what we have so far. So this is kind of what our rotation is looking like as far as minutes go. At the top here, you can see Jordan Poole does have 36 minutes per game. But I did actually turn up all his durability settings to 99. You guys might call it cheating, but I'm not trying to have this whole video ruined because of Jordan Poole injury or nothing like that. He's a super durable player, IRL, 82 game player. But I just don't want nothing fluky to ruin our video here. So we're going to go ahead and get right into our regular season sim first season here. If we don't win the championship first season, we will do a second season in this video. If we don't win one, then the series will continue. We will still be in pursuit of a championship. Just letting you guys kind of know ahead of time, you know, so we're not just throwing this away after one video if we don't win. But, you know, we'll see what happens here. Now, I'm going to speed this up for you guys because I'm sure you guys can see plenty fine how our wins and losses are stacking up right here. You know, we're staying around the 2nd seed. We briefly touched the 1st seed for about a game here. Fall back down to 2. We are going to end up actually losing Jamal Murray to a broken finger here for 4 to 6 weeks. Definitely a blow, but as long as we can stay, you know, top 3, 4 seed, I will be pretty content here. Now, this is like my first seriously taking My League in like 3 to 4 years. So I'm relatively, you know, new to getting back in the action. There's a lot more, you know, bells and whistles than when I did this like the last time in like 2K19 or 20. So if you guys notice there's something I'm not doing that would help a lot, or, you know, if you have any free agency ideas, trade ideas, you know, thoughts on, you know, what we're maybe missing in our roster, you know, what directions we should go, let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, I'm very new to this. So far, my initial thoughts right now is I'm kind of worried about our center position. Right now, our 2 centers are Kevon Looney and JaMychal Green. I like our floor spacing a lot better now that we traded away Draymond. I just feel like, you know, our scoring presence on the inside, maybe our defense. You know, Kevon Looney's a great rebounder, but, you know, as far as scoring in the paint, I feel like our bigs are kind of a non-threat. And I could already see, like, you know, if we played Milwaukee in the finals or the Lakers in the playoffs, I could already see, you know, Giannis, Anthony Davis, those type of guys giving us fits. But so far, our regular season is shaking out beautifully right now. You know, 1 seed, 41-11. Even though we lost our 6th man for a while, I mean, can't ask for a much better start than this. I just do worry about, you know, in the playoffs. Well, here we got the Lakers coming up right now. I'm watching this back with you guys. Like, after I simmed it, I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, they smacked us. I was kind of worried about that. As you guys know, in the playoffs, the Warriors lost to the Lakers. And other than, you know, JP and Clay shooting, you know, brick on brick on brick, we lost to the Lakers again, as y'all can see. The main reason we lost them is just because the Lakers are like the worst possible matchup. Their size, you know, we just don't match up well with them at all. I ended up looking into contract extensions, and it looks like we don't have anybody eligible or really interested. But as y'all can see right here, this second half of the season is not looking as strong. We're taking a lot more L's, you know, consecutively especially. Thankfully, we're holding on to that 1st seed, but things are looking sketchy. I'm not going to lie to y'all. We are going to end up holding on to that 1st seed as the season comes to a close here. As y'all can see right here, Trae Young with the MVP. 46% from 3, man. Never in a million years did I think Trae Young would shoot over 40% from 3. He's got great range, but 40%, man, that's crazy. Ben Simmons, 5.9% from 3, 56% from the line. 6th man of the year, huh? Yeah, at least he's playing, though. At least he's playing. Then we got Miles Turner here with the decoy. He's the guy to look at if we go after a big man in free agency or the next trade deadline. Anthony Edwards here with the most improved player. Love to see it. But before we look at the playoffs here, we'll take a look at the All-NBA teams. first team. You know, we don't have anyone on here, which is a little bit concerning. Typically, when you win a championship, you do have a star, you know, at least an All-NBA level player. Usually a top 5 player, but maybe Jordan Poole's a playoff riser. Maybe he's a Jimmy Butler type player, coasting the regular season, step up big in the playoffs. We'll see right here. But here is a look at the playoff picture. As you can see, the play-in right here. We got Phoenix at the 10 seed with KD, Book, CP3, and Ayton. That is surprising to me. But we're going to go ahead and simulate the playoffs, or excuse me, the play-in. Obviously, we'll sim the playoffs, but we're probably going to take it game by game here. Maybe not in the first round, but simulate the play-in, show you guys kind of both sides of the bracket. As you can see, we got, so Dallas got in, Portland got in, excuse me. We got rematch of 2017 first round, Golden State and Portland. Nothing else is really sticking out to me here, honestly. You know, New Orleans in the playoffs. Atlanta's the 1 seed. That is kind of a shocker. But nothing else is really standing out. Obviously, it's not, you know, exactly how it was in the, you know, IRL season. But for time's sake, we are going to go ahead and simulate the first round. A little bit nerve-wracking. I usually go game by game in here just because I get nervous, kind of. I mean, it doesn't affect anything, but at least I don't think. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sim the first round here. We should be able to take care of Portland right here. We are the 1 seed. If we lose, I'm going to be a little bit... Oh, yo, what? Yo, why did it take 7? Yo, what? Bro, we were trailing. What? Why did it take 7 games? That makes me super nervous for this Lakers series. I'm not going to lie. Let's check out the Game 7 box score here. So it looks like it was kind of like a team, all-around team effort. Clay with 21. JP only played 15 minutes. He fouled out. I might have to go. I'm probably going to end up changing his foul tendencies, lowering them. Y'all can call it cheating and click off the video if you want, but I mean, I'm trying to see if he can win us a championship. I'm not trying to have him, you know, play 15 minutes in a Game 7. I hate that. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm hoping if we win a championship, he's the Finals MVP. I don't like that at all. But one thing I'm noticing, I don't see Jamal Murray on here. I'm guessing he probably got injured. We'll have to check on that. Blazers side, Dame had 40 and 10 in a Game 7. Man, never in a million years, you know, IRL. If you're a Dame fan, don't go look up his last Game 7. I would not do it. You think Steph Curry had a bad Game 7 in 2016? Don't go look up Game 7, Damian Lillard. He had CJ McCollum, though, thankfully. Now, I ended up looking, and Jamal Murray actually tore his Achilles. Obviously, that is a super tough blow for us. But we're going to go ahead and go game by game in this Lakers series. We get the first game. It's 1-1. I don't like that. I feel like we should have defended home court. I feel like that's going to cost us. And we're down 3-1. Oh, my deja vu, man. Oh, our season's on the line. We're just going to rip it off like a Band-Aid. Oh, we staved off elimination. You got to see what happened here. So, MPJ, okay. 22 points in 22 minutes. I love it. Didn't miss from 3. Big time game for him. Season on the line. Jordan Poole had a rough shooting night. It's looking like 7 turnovers. Ooh, jeez. Okay. I don't love Aaron Gordon shooting 14 times with no free throws. I like the 3 for 6 from 3. Overall, it looks like a team effort. Jordan Poole, I don't think can play much worse. I mean, he had 9 assists, but 7 turnovers, 5 for 14 from the field, 1 for 7 from 3. I don't like that at all. But like I said, he can't play that much worse, really. You know, I feel like we have a shot. If we can come back from down 3-1, that'd be sick. But, yeah, we're going to get into Game 6. All right, I'm nervous. Season on the line right here. Whew, okay. Oh, 3-3. We forced a Game 7. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Whew, we forced Game 7. If we can pull this off, this is going to be sick. Winner gets the Pelicans in the conference finals. I always thought if they had Zion, you know, they would be, you know, healthy. They'd be super dangerous. But, all right, you already know we got to check the box score here. Lakers side first. LeBron with 28 and 6. No shocker there. 5 assists as well. Decent shooting splits, not the worst. D'Lo, 6 or 20 in a Game 6. Does not surprise me at all. But Anthony Davis, 17 and 12. That's a solid game. But if we hold Anthony Davis to 17 points, I love our chances. I love it. I don't know. We'll see how Game 7 goes, but 17 points, I mean, that's a winning stat line. But Klay Thompson, man, Game 6 Klay, 43 points, 15 of 20 from the field, 8 threes. My goodness, man. Jordan Poole, though, 6 fouls. Fouled out again, man. Even after I turned down his tendencies, bro. Only 10 points. Obviously, you know, he was, you know, efficient when he was in, but gosh. Wiggins stepped up big with 21 and 12. Didn't shoot the ball great, but he got his work done. J. Mike slept on him. He had 17 and 7 in a big game. Was efficient. Aaron Gordon stepped up. Man, we got a Game 7, boys. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm nervous here. Game 7. This could be a classic. Oh, my gosh. Please. Please. Oh, come on, man. That stings. But as promised, we are going to have a second season in this video. We're just going to look at the box score here really quick. Man, that sucks. We're going to see what happened. So Clay with another strong game, Game 7. At this point, it looks like the key thing is retaining Clay. JP, though, only 10 shots, man. Game 7, you got to be shooting more than that. 1 for 6 from 3 obviously sucks, but it's hard, too, without Jamal Murray. It obviously sucks. We gave up Steph Curry to have him be our 6th man, But then MPJ, man, 2 for 12. It's hard to get over that, but we'll check out the rest of these playoffs and then get into our second season. Now, I went back and sped things up so y'all can see how everything played out really quick. So Zion, Western Conference Finals MVP, Trae in the East. They match up in the finals, obviously. And as you can see, the Hawks win it in 7. They are NBA champions. That's a shocker to me. I'm assuming to y'all as well. Trae Young with the finals MVP. But yeah, we're going to get right into the next season here. Now, as far as the offseason goes, there wasn't too many big moves to be made. We were able to sign back Dante DiVincenzo to come back and be our backup 2 guard. We were trying to preserve that depth with the limited cap space we have. At the trade deadline, next trade deadline, if we need to make a move, we will. But as far as, signing contracts and whatnot, we don't have a lot to work with. Clay was also not very interested in a contract extension, so we'll have to see if we can get him in free agency after this year, see if we can re-sign him. But here's what our offseason progressions are looking like. JP up 2 or 3 overalls. Could have swore he was an 85 already, but, I'm super happy with that progression. 87 at 24 years old. I love it. MPJ up as well. Clay down 2. Kind of expected that, being he's aging pretty quickly, 33. But everybody else, big steps up. Obviously, Jamal Murray still sidelined with the Achilles, but I'm super happy with how the offseason went. But we are going to sim this second regular season here. We're going to fly through this season a little bit quicker than we did the last one, just because we kind of got the hang of things now. Another thing you guys might have noticed is I record this video in a kind of a weird way. I did some live commentary, and then obviously like right now and other parts of the video, I'm doing post commentary. So just try to bear with me. I'm trying to make this video as enjoyable as possible. Hopefully things are not too hard to follow, but I was just letting you guys know in case you guys were kind of confused about my commentary at all. But as y'all can see, we're off to a really shaky start to the season, especially for a team with, championship aspirations. We fall down to the 10 seed momentarily there. We climb as high as the 7 seed for a little bit, but we're hanging around that 8-9 seed. Not sure what's going on at this point, but we get to about game 30, and I decide to stop and check and see what's going on with our roster. We're 15 and 15. Things are not looking good. So we did some investigating. It turns out Aaron Gordon and Andrew Wiggins both got some serious injuries that are keeping them out for at least a couple months each. So I was just going to continue on with the sim, see if we could hang in there, maintain a high enough seed that when they came back, when they got healthy, we could still salvage the season at some point. But then I had a change of plans. Initially, I was just going to, like I said, wait till they got healthy, see if we could salvage the regular season, keep a high enough seed going into the playoffs. But then I decided to wait till the trade deadline to see if Aaron Gordon was healthy and maybe we could move off of him. My thought process was that Jonathan Kuminga could play a similar enough role to what Aaron Gordon was playing for a lot cheaper contract, also at a younger age, and we could maybe move Aaron Gordon for a piece at the center position. Now, I don't know exactly what point Andrew Wiggins and Aaron Gordon got back in the lineup, but as y'all can see, we started to pick things up here. We are back in the 4th seed. We're actually on a roll right now. But at this point, I still felt like moving Aaron Gordon, putting Jonathan Kuminga in a bigger, increased role was the right thing to do. Like I said, much cheaper contract, younger. But coming up on the trade deadline right here, as y'all are going to see, we're going to go on an absolute skid. We're going to drop all the way down to the 5th seed after briefly touching the 2nd seed. But I'm going to end up packaging our 1st round pick in 2028 with Aaron Gordon for Miles Turner. My thought process was that by hopefully the 2028 season, we had won a championship, so we weren't too concerned about that pick. But we are able to pick up Miles Turner, and I think is a blockbuster deal right there. I feel like that takes our team to a whole nother level, ups our interior defense, our floor spacing. It's incredible. Obviously, he's our starting center now, but we're going to try and preserve him here in our new rotation. We're going to try and get through the season healthy, energized, and ready to ball out in the playoffs. Now, we actually closed the last 20 or so games of the regular season strong right here, but unfortunately, I did not realize that my Elgato was not recording. It's just the end of the regular season, so I'm thinking you guys probably aren't tripping over it, but so I'm obviously not scrapping the video as you guys are watching it right now. But we're taking a look at JP's end of the season stats. He almost was just a few percentage points away, like hundreds of percentages in the field goal and three-point department from going 50, 40, 90 on like 20 points per game. So I'm super excited for the playoffs. Took a big leap, but here we are at the bracket. Now I'll let you guys pause the video if you want to check out the bracket. Obviously some interesting things, you know, OKC at the 1, Denver at the 8. But I mean, it's 2K. It is what it is. We're going to sim this first round. We're not going to go game by game. We're just going to see how things play out. And as y'all can see, we get the sweep. That alone tells me we are already a much better team compared to last season. So that gives me a lot of confidence that we're going in the right direction, that Miles Turner trade was the right trade. So ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please drop a like for the blockbuster trade. We got ourselves going in the right direction right here. We got ourselves Memphis in the second round. It's a much tighter matchup, so we are going to go game by game with the sim right here. First game, we go up 1-0. Stealing the first one on the road. Taking back home court advantage is always huge. They're going to tie it up at 1-1, as y'all can see. But game 3, they're going to go back onto our home court, steal home court advantage back. We're not dead yet, though. We're going to answer back, tie it up at 2 apiece, going back to Memphis. And in a pivotal game 5, we are going to get the dub to go up 3-2. We are 1 win away from the upset and reaching the conference finals. Our first ever time behind the leadership of Jordan Poole. Now game 6 with a trip to the conference finals on the line. We're going to drop the game at home. It's 3-3. And now our season is on the line. Game 7, win or go home. Ladies and gentlemen, with the season on the line, we get bounced. It stings for the second straight year behind JP. We lose in 7 in the second round. It sucks for sure. We'll check out the box score really quick. As y'all can see, Desmond Bane and John Morant combined for 55 to send us home, end our season. It stings. JP with a big game though, 31-4. 60% from the field, 50% from 3, 100 from the free throw line. Clay didn't play his best, 3 for 13. Jamal was solid, but other than that, single digits across the board. Kuminga was solid as well, other than, never mind, 4 for 13. Oh, that stings. But JP's stat line does give me hope for the future. He's definitely much improved so far up to this point. Clay, like I said, we'll see what happens, but I'll let you guys check out the rest of the playoffs really quick. Like I said, we will be back. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hopefully, you guys were able to follow along. You know, like I said, this is my first time doing a My League video. But like I said, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.